Hello children, welcome in your English class with your book Pebbles of Grammar class 6 by Magic Mind from Galaxy Publication. Let's start chapter number 35, Story Writing. Let's learn children, narrating story is a art. ये एक art होती है. To tell even a simple story requires imagination and practice. ओके सो एक सिंपल सी स्टोरी कहने के लिए बच्चों हमें ज़रूरत होती है प्रैक्टिस की और हमारी इमेजिनेशन की. फीचर्स ऑफ अ गुड स्टोरी: इट इज़ शॉर्ट, इट मस्ट हैव अ क्लियरली डिफाइंड सेंट्रल थीम, इट मस्ट बी इंटरेस्टिंग, अ गुड स्टोरी टेलर इज एबल टू कैप्टिवेट द इमेजिनेशन ऑफ द लिसनर्स एंड एन्चैंट देम. सो जो एक अच्छा कहानी कहने वाला होता है वो लिसनर्स की इमेजिनेशंस को पकड़ कर रखता है. ऐसा लगता है कि हम कहानी नहीं सुन रहे, हम वो सारे सीन्स अपने इमेजिनेशन में देख रहे हैं. राइट. सो सबसे पहले स्टोरी है बच्चों थर्स्टी क्रो. ये बहुत ही पुरानी स्टोरी है, शायद आप सभी ने सुन रखी होगी. चलिए इसको पढ़ते हैं. इट वॉज एन एक्सट्रीमली हॉट डे. अ क्रो वॉज थर्स्टी. इट फ्लू hither and thither in search of water, but to no avail. After some time it came to a garden. It saw a pitcher of water. It sailed on the pitcher and peeped inside. The water level was very low. The crow could not reach it. It tried to find a way. It thought and finally hit upon an idea. It saw some pebbles lying near the pitcher. It picked them one by one and dropped into the pitcher. The water level rise up. It drank the water and quenched its thirst. It flew away satisfied. So, moral of the story is, where there is a will, there is a way. Second story about the monkey and the crocodile. Once upon a time, a monkey lived on a mango tree on the bank of a big river. A crocodile lived in the river. They both became good friends. The crocodile would come near the tree and the monkey would give him ripe, juicy mangoes. This went on for some time. One day the crocodile's wife told her husband that she was ill and that the only cure for her was the monkey's liver and heart. The crocodile was shocked. How could he kill his friends? But his wife was adamant. Finally, the crocodile agreed. He said to the monkey, "My wife has invited you for a meal. Will you come with me?" The monkey accepted the invitation. The crocodile asked him to sit on his back and took him to the middle of the river. Then the crocodile said cunningly to the monkey that his wife wanted to eat the monkey's liver and heart. The monkey was taken aback. He thought quickly and said, "But I left my liver and heart on the tree. Please take me back." The foolish crocodile believed him and took him back to the tree. The monkey jumped off and said, "One should never trust friends like you." Third story, President George Washington. Once George Washington, the first president of the USA, was traveling along a road. He saw a dog that had fallen into the mire. The dog was struggling to come out but could not. The kind president saw its struggle and felt sorry for the helpless creature. He got out of his car and himself stepped into the mire. He pulled the dog out of the mire. The dog simply shook its body and walked away. Washington's companion began praising him for his kind act. But Washington only said that by helping the dog, he did not favor it. But in fact, he had favored himself as the act relieved him of his pain. The dog's pitiable condition had deeply moved him. फोर्थ स्टोरी यहाँ पर बच्चों है किंग ब्रूस एंड द स्पाइडर. यू विल रीड इट योरसेल्फ एंड आफ्टर रीडिंग दिस यू विल प्रैक्टिस फॉर दीज टॉपिक्स. द हेयर एंड द टॉर्टॉइस. ओके, यहाँ पर आपको कुछ पॉइंट्स दिए हुए हैं जिनकी हेल्प से आप स्टोरी को बनाएंगे. द लायन एंड द हेयर. सो यू विल रीड दीज पॉइंट्स एंड you will read the morals and topics and try to make effective and interesting stories. So this chapter ends here. Thanks for watching. See you soon.